Welcome back to Ramblers TV for week 12 and the first 11 match against Eastbourne. Quick football warm-up. Today's game was sponsored by David Wilson Homes. Thanks for your support. And the Ramblers lineup was Tom Crayfern, Ed Feast, Ethan Guest, Captain John Meredith, J-Mo Allen, Mark Hopkinson, Gio Crayfern, Chris Meredith keeping, Ben Atkin, Tom Rose and Finn Jack. Tom and Ed were to get us underway. Eastbourne's opening bowlers were Josh Ansell and Seb Bradley. Ed and TC getting us off to a fairly comfortable start with the additional help of a lot of extras in his first initial overs. But it was Ed who was first to depart. Caught by Jamie Hamilton off Bradley's bowling, departing for 11. Leaving the Ramblers 36 for 1. Tom and Guesty at the crease at this point. It was TC who was next to go. Caught by Tibble. Again off Bradley's bowling. TC going for 19. Bringing the captain to the crease early on. Very soon after, Guesty was bowled by Johnny Mearden for just 4 runs, and Ramblers 55 for 3 at this point. Not their best start of the season. Eastbourne making inroads early on after Ramblers won the toss and chose to bat. That's when John came to the crease and really looked as though he was going to take control of this match. Some big hitting early on, counter-attacking against Eastbourne's bowlers. Big 6 there, followed up by another shortly after. As he moved quickly into the 20s. Another catch, this time by John Purdy. John departed for 26 off 20 balls. Just got underneath one there a little. Ramblers 82 for 4. Which will bring Mark Hopkinson to the crease. Alongside overseas J-Mo Allen. Who again started positively. Also, this time another catch. Straight to mid-on, where Josh Ansell was waiting to take that one off Trubshaw's bowling. J-Mo 11 runs, 92 for 5, and Ramblers rocking a little bit in these early stages. Gio was next to the crease. We had Drinks here, 95 for 5 at Drinks. Positive start from Eastbourne. Ramblers would be hoping to really press on in these last second half of these overs. 6 from Gio there. Off the Mearden. Move quickly to 12, but then another catch, this time Trubshaw. Johnny Mearden taking his 3rd wicket of the game. 107 for 6. Markey was then given out LBW. At this point, 112 for 7. Ramblers sort of needed something special, really. Chris and Ben Atkin into the game here. Chris starting off positively. Plenty more overs that needed to be batted, and Batkin was the man who stood up. Batted it absolutely brilliantly this day. In a really crucial situation as well. Quickly going through the gears. That was one of his 3 sixes. Really important partnership this, growing between Chris and Ben. Between them, put a vital 70 runs on. Chris was out for 15, caught by Tibble. Offset Bradley's bowling. But it was an important partnership. They put 70 runs on, like I said, up to 182 for 8, which would bring Rosie to the crease. Ben was still going as well. Just slapping that to bring up his 50. Vital 50. Rosie to the crease, copped a nasty one quite early on. Into the grill. Bit of a black eye coming by the evening, but he battled through. Got up promptly. Started putting the pressure back on. These two with a really important part of the game, 5 or so overs to go. Just about getting as many runs on the board as possible. And that was another 4 towards the camera from Tom. Recovered well from that knock. This was Ben's innings finally coming to an end. A bit of a mix-up between Tom and Ben. Just trying to push that scoreboard along. Ben run out by Sully Hallett for 55 off 61 balls, 4 fours and 3 sixes. Fantastic from Ben. Really helping us to push a good total here. Final wicket was Tom. Coming up here, caught by Trubshaw off Bradley's bowling for 22. Again, really valuable runs there at the end. which meant that the Ramblers would close their innings with just 3 balls left in the innings for 238 all out. Ben Atkin was the pick of the batsmen with 55, John with 26 and Rosie with 22. .51 extras in that innings. Bradley and Mearden both took 3 each. A decent competitive total on what was a very dry, hot day at the Rec. The Ramblers knew they'd have to be on it from the off. John Purdy and Jason Tibble would get us underway for Eastbourne, and Ramblers would open up the bowling with Guesty and J-Mo. It was a good start from Eastbourne. Purdy looking particularly dangerous. Hitting a few 4s early on. J-Mo took a vital wicket, caught by Guesty. Good sharp catch, really important wicket. Purdy, the man who looked like he could cause quite a lot of damage. And the Ramblers had Eastbourne 41 for 1 at this stage. J-Mo really bowling well here, arguably one of his best spells. But the Ramblers going close, causing all sorts of problems. Tibble was the next man to go. Caught behind. Again, great bowling from J-Mo. Tibble out for 12. Eastbourne 48 for 2 after a bright start. Tide was starting to turn the way of the Ramblers. Another really close call there from J-Mo. This was a top spell of bowling from him. Eastbourne did recover somewhat, surviving this appeal, but did start to build. Hamilton and Bradley. Drive there for 4. Just started putting the pressure back on the Rambler bowlers. TC's first ball. This time Hamilton caught by Guesty again, out for 19. John took the next one, and we've gone from 97 for 2 to 97 for 4 here. John and TC, vital wickets coming in quick succession. Before we left for drinks, 101 for 4. So finding the balance at this point. Eastbourne needing 138 runs from the second half of their innings. Ramblers needing 6 wickets.
So good.
This is where TC, Gio and John really turned the screw, applying lots of pressure. This was a caught and bowled. Great in the action again, this time Stuart Tibble out for 11. $116 for 5 after that. But still, Eastbourne kept fighting. Another big breakthrough was soon to follow though. This time Seb Bradley. Holding out on the boundary to JMO. Sturdy base, good catch. Important wicket. And he's won 146 for 6. And that target just looking a little bit further away now. Didn't stop Eastbourne going for it though. Lots of sixes in this innings. But it was mid and this time caught by Guesty again. Another wicket for JMO. The equation looking all but impossible here. Gio this time stumped by Chris. The very next ball Gio would take another wicket. Caught again by Guesty, his 4th catch of the game. Gio had a chance to make it a hat-trick. Just pushed away for 1. But a very unlikely equation now required for Eastbourne, needing around 40 runs from the last over when Guesty took his 5th catch of the game off his own bowling, taking his first wicket, which meant that Eastbourne were bowled out for 204, meaning Little Common won by 34 runs and picked up 30 points. Another vital win as well, because in Division 4, Mayfield did beat promotion rivals Rottingdean, which meant that Little Common leapfrogged Rottingdean in the table into the automatic promotion spots in 2nd place behind RMU. RMU still top, and next week's opponents away at RMU, so they're on 12 games, 329 points. Little Common 12 games on 311 and now opening up an 18-point gap on 3rd place. Really important final 6 games of the season coming up. Good test from Eastbourne. Sally Hallett top scoring on 37, not out at the end there. Pick of the bowlers from the Ramblers, probably JMO and TC. JMO with 3 wickets, TC with 3 wickets. We'll see you again soon on Ramblers TV.